I still have all of this freaking essence I can't use. And last I checked, with the Augury skill, you need to get to like level 58 in Augury to start using up the Ancient Essence. So once I hit that level, that's just going to be a ton of experience I'll just gain in one shot basically, since I'll basically be able to finally use up all of this essence that's just been sitting here for who knows how long. Except we're still not even halfway to 55 Augury, and again, the only real feasible way of just training the skill is still through just mining. I think I'm honestly going to hit 101 foraging before 58 Augury. Maybe even 102 or 3 possibly. I'm probably not going to bother waiting, I'm just going to get straight back to mining, basically. So I'm just going to quickly look for a place where I feel like digging, and then I'll just get back to looking for stuff. Alright, so something was hiding behind me. Except I can't see it. I think I might start looking right around here, perhaps. Okay, I'm just going to close some things I don't need to still have open. This shouldn't take long. So I guess for now we'll just get back to simply doing foraging. So let's just show the chunk borders again. So I basically know where those are. I'm gonna guess maybe I'm near a dungeon. I'm hearing mobs I usually don't hear. Probably right next to a dungeon or something. Yeah. This has to be a dungeon, alright. Not one I just want to jump headfirst into, either. Yeah, this is a dungeon, alright. How big is this one, though, anyways? Pretty big, I take it. Looks pretty big, I take it, this one. I think I might have... Wondering if I fought these guys already or not. Let me get a closer look. Might have fought these guys already, let me see. I'm trying to think, were those the guys that dropped the Shire Staff, which I remembered getting much earlier? I know I have the Shire Staff for sure, I want to double check if those are the guys that basically drop it. So if I can just find, like, the wiki page on the Advent of Ascension wiki that has Shirelands on it, That being this one. So it's a Shire Troll that's attacking me, apparently. And their main drop is a Shire Staff, like their main rare drop. And that's something I already have. I mean, I was curious anyways. Yeah, these guys drop the Shire Staffs. Yeah, but there's probably a lot of them in this room, so I don't know if I should just rush in. I'm gonna try and run away from this. They're gonna follow me now, aren't they? They're gonna follow me. No, this is gonna follow me too. I don't want to have to deal with multiples at once. They'll probably kill me. Especially since they didn't bring a shield or healing runes. Oh, that's a lot of them. Just more Shire Trolls in there, isn't there? Yeah, look like it's more of those guys. I'm pretty sure I already have their banners too. I just fell right in the room with more of them. I'm gonna start tunneling away from this dungeon. You lost your data in Luigi's Adventure. I can always send you an SRM file that I have. I got up to World 9, so you could at least replay from World 9 if you want to. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just sending you my SRM file. Is this maybe like on top of another dungeon or something? Then again, I can always just look later for other dungeons. And I mainly came here to just train forging anyways. So about that, I'm guessing you lost your SRM file or something? Okay, I just got some extra wind runes too, because why not? And something called a shiny banner. Actually, there's nothing really stopping me from just sending it over right now. Except Discord does have to start up. Shouldn't be long. Just have to wait for Discord to open right now. It's gonna be done loading very soon at this rate. Right, so I see you messaged me on Discord. I'm guessing you actually maybe lost your SRM file. Because that basically is the save data right there. So if you lost that, then that probably explains why your data's just been cleared, if that disappeared. I hope that was able to help. If not, then I really don't know what to do. Unless maybe I just toss you one of my save states. But I'm pretty sure you should be able to just recover off of that. The SRM should be able to work, basically. Just rename it to basically match the name of your SMC file and have it in the same folder, and it should work. Oh, Shire Gems. Are you kidding me? More Shire Gems. I just found like 2 Shire Gem blocks on top of each other. Wow. Okay, now that must be like super rare. 2 Shire Gem ore blocks, one on top of the other. I don't even know what to say about that. That's probably just super rare. Double Shire Gem ore. Now I also notice I hasn't really been lagging much either since I decided to just do something different when it comes to just mining. I think I might just opt to basically mine the straight line and not just do the whole chunk method I was doing earlier. Because if I do it like this, I'm basically only really going to stop to just pick up ore at this point if I just mine like this. Also does kind of make sense to mine in straight lines because you really don't have to stop to turn around or do anything else. It's definitely the simplest way to go about it. I'm trying to just figure out what that noise might be. Let's see if I can follow it. It's getting louder. Wonder what kind of dungeon this might be. Because I'm gonna guess it's another underground dungeon. Haven't heard this mob noise in Shirelands yet, so I guess this is a dungeon. I don't want to just fall right in either. That could basically just get me killed if I drop straight in. Now, what's in this dungeon, I wonder? It's another dungeon. I can tell by the bricks, but I don't know what's in here exactly. Probably gonna want to give myself like an easy escape in case whatever's in there just basically overpowers me. I'm willing to bet that it will overpower me, so I'd like to at least take a peek, see what's in here. What are these things? Okay, I can hurt them. I don't exactly know what they are, though. If it's really gonna be safe to fight them or not. Yeah, don't quite know what to expect from these guys. Guessing that block in the middle of the room is what's spawning them in. If I break this block, they're gonna chase after me, right? Or can they not actually fit in here? Okay, so that's a screen effect they give you when they hit you, apparently. Okay, they can't seem to fit in here. So I can basically just safe spot them dead with whatever I want to use. And how many of these guys even spawn in? Like, every time I kill one, like, something else just replaces them, basically. Man, how fast are these? Oh no, they got me in a corner and I can't run. Fuck, I can't run, I can't run, I literally can't run. I can't run, I can't run, I can't run. Fuck, I can't run, fuck, I can't run, fuck, I can't run, fuck, I can't run. Oof, that was close. Oh, that could have been bad. I literally couldn't run at all. How do so many of these guys even spawn in is just beyond me. Well, I have my show staff in here. So if I want to just use that to clear them out, I guess I can. I can just show staff them to death, basically, if I want to do that. So let me make inventory space. It is kind of cluttered with all the random forging drops we're getting. I don't even have that many runes at all to work with. Now I need to just get them all to run up right next to me. And then I can just quickly kill the whole mob out, whole group out with show staff. Or I thought so. Not even sure what their drops are supposed to be either. Actually, let me go back on the wiki quickly. See what these guys drop, if anything. If they drop anything unique. If there's even a point in killing these or not. Lightwalker drops Shire Sword. So they do have a drop. Not sure if it's on the ground or not, even. It's not like I can get a good look either with basically all the guys just in front of me. It's not like I can get a good look at them either. Just to see what's there. It's not like I can even really get a good close look in there. Well, it's not like I can easily get in there either. Considering just how frequently these things spawn. I guess maybe I can try for that Shire Sword regardless. Could possibly be on the floor already and I just need to get in to grab it. I think I might just get this out to kill them with instead. Can probably get in damage faster, so we'll just use this if possible. Yeah, this is probably going to get damage in faster, so I'll probably use that instead. Yeah, kind of hard to see through the screen effect, but that's the point. That's probably another of those Lightwalker spawners right there as well. Yeah, I can just safe spot them all day here, apparently. And I can just keep on doing this until I get that Shower Sword. I mean, this looks like it's probably gonna work. Actually, no. I feel like this is probably gonna work out. Just staying here and basically camping these guys. Looks like it can work. Now, I want to clear out some inventory space again. So in case the Shower Sword does drop, I have room to place it somewhere in the inventory. Like, I do want to be able to pick that up, ideally. Yeah, I can literally just stand here and hit these things all day without them being able to hit back. I think they're like a little bit too wide to fit in those one block wide gaps, so I can just safe spot them here indefinitely until I basically lose my sword or anything. Or until I just get tired of doing this. I think I'll just go for that Shower Sword since I'm here now. That plus the Skeletal Sword's getting in a lot more damage, so let's just stick with that. And then try and also get some jump crits in. So I'm going to clear out more blocks for that as well. Hey, at least these guys are pretty easy to farm once you figure out they just can't really fit in these gaps to get you. Then I basically just have to do this over and over until I get the drop I'm shooting for. No show staff necessary, but it did kind of help just take out the huge group of enemies. Just basically use your Skeletal Sword on these. I'll probably also light up the rest of that room, so in case some more guys spawn here, I can actually see them. I think I'll just put this in the offhand since I'm killing a lot of enemies right now. Does your hair count as long? From what I saw, yes it does. I really didn't think it was going to be this easy to just farm these guys. Or what eventually will turn out to be like a Shower Sword drop. I just need to actually hit the 1 in 50 chance to get it. I don't think I need to have chunk borders on for this at all. Better yet, since I'm not actually doing any sort of chunk mining, I don't need chunk borders period for what I'm doing. Yes, I do. And that is the Shire Sword right there. Swaps the target's position with the holder on hit and 30 attack damage. I'm not sure if I should try it here or not. I think I'd rather not just teleport myself into that dungeon. I'll probably find other uses for that eventually. There's gonna be other uses for this thing somewhere along the road. Let's just basically put this away here. And let's put the staff and the runes away too, since I basically don't need to carry those. Let's also make a couple more torches. And then we'll just... And then we'll basically just do some more mining. So 6 Shire Gems and a Shire Sword so far. Let's just say we're doing pretty well for ourselves right now. More Lightwalkers. Another dungeon full of them. That's just another part of the Lightwalker dungeon too. Yeah, more Lightwalkers, basically. And I got like one more Shire Gem, but it's still better than none. I mean, I got surprisingly lucky with the double Shire Gem or block find. Certainly was not expecting that in the slightest. What's the only... I think... Is it the only difference between the one I have and the one you have in custom music? Is that like the only major difference between the versions of Luigi's Adventure we have? Because if that's the case, then I think it still could work if you just basically have your SRM and your SMC files be like the exact same name and both be in the same folder, of course. It should work if you just basically set it up correctly. A 101 foraging. I might feel like I'm going to be a bit luckier just going up to Y12. I'll go a bit closer to the surface even though it still probably won't change anything. There we go, there's some more stuff. And now we're suddenly finding a lot more shower stones than we were before. Probably going to start heading backwards into the surface right about now, and then just go to the overworld from there. There's some more ore. And there's some more right there too. Oh, so do you need me to explain what's going on right now? So if you basically just started looking at Advent of Ascension, I think there's going to be like a lot I'm going to have to explain. So I'm actually currently on a mission to just gather as much essence as possible from mining to train up this skill called Augury, because I need to get this to 70 or greater to actually be able to fight every boss in the mod, thus getting every item. So I'm actually working on that right now. I did a lot of mining the past live stream as well. So this is basically what my inventory looks like. Some of this I can use, some of it I can't, because I still don't necessarily have the highest augury level in the world. Once I get back to the overworld, I am going to basically just use up the whatever essence I can. And I still don't know if this is going to put me at 55 augury yet or not. It still might not be enough. So did you try it and it didn't work or something? That sounded like another dungeon there for a second, but not particularly interested in pursuing more dungeons right now. Yes, this dimension does have underground dungeons. Doesn't have caves though, but it has like little dungeons. Though I really don't need to go back and fight whatever's in that dungeon. I've basically already gotten the rare drop already. My pickaxe is running low on durability, so I'm going to start tunneling back upwards at this point. I'll quickly just eat up too, so I have a full hunger bar, heading back to the surface, because I don't quite know what's going to be waiting for me up there. Just so I'll at least be ready to fight whatever might try and just flank me. Oh, it doesn't look like there's really anything out here. Well, maybe there's this guy. I want to pick up those tokens. I still feel like I might need to keep saving these up for just other things later. Okay, so this should ideally just lead me back to my portal to the overworld, so I can leave Shirelands, and it's right there. So we're back home. Back home with this, basically. So we're starting to basically rack up quite the collection of this stuff right now. Now let's just start using up all the essence we have that we can use. This I can't use up just yet. And it's starting to run out of space to just keep all this other essence here. So we'll use up what we can right now. And so you just see how much augury experience we get by the time we've used all of it up. Looks like we're probably going to be out of essence we can use up soon. Oh, there's still all this too. And it's actually very little experience right here. But we still basically need to take whatever experience we do get. And it's not quite 55 augury yet, but it's close. And we'll just keep having the fortune drops piling up, basically. They're literally just going to continuously pile up at this point. And I still need to basically find a home for the rest of this essence now. I guess maybe I can just keep it here for the time being. So if I want to do more mining, I have to repair my pickaxe now, because I basically just burnt through almost all of its durability at this point. Because I broke down a lot more blocks with that. Just now I got a lot of blocks cleared out. But I still basically have to keep going if I want to just get that augury level up. So let's repair the pickaxe first things first. Then put the rest of this dust away, since I don't really need it. Don't need to carry it with me, so I'll put the rest of it away. I suppose I can toss this out too. Probably won't need the wind runes that badly either. Of course, this is just like the typical stone block you find on Shirelands. I'm tempted to just go back there and do some more mining for a bit, until I just get tired of it. Alright, I'll just get back to some mining. We'll just basically see how this goes. Because I'm still actually trying to grind out Shire Stones and Shire Gems, since I basically do need those to buy some bows, make some weapons, things like that. And that's basically still something else I'm currently shooting for right now. Hence why I'm specifically here doing the mining. Because if I want to get every item possible in Shirelands, I have to do this eventually. Oh, Shire Gems. Neato. 3 of them. I'll definitely take those. I'm probably not going to bother picking up the Dark Essence at this point, since I still can't even use the Essence that's a tier below it right now as well. Oh, there's some more ore. That plus it's just been lacking a lot less since I've baked, so you've just not been staying in the same chunk. Yeah, now it's basically running a lot smoother since I'm not just staying in one chunk now. I'm basically just going in a long straight line, whatever direction I feel like going. And either way, I'm basically just hoping I find ore and get fortune drops. And there's more Shire Gems. I'll take 2. Thank you. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I got pretty damn lucky with Shire Gems this stream. So if we can just keep things going at this rate that we're going at, then maybe the grind won't take that long to just get all the Shire Stone and Shire Gems we'll need total. That plus I haven't even really stopped to just count exactly how much we'll need total, but I'm just assuming it's a lot. "102 foraging. And we still have only a little level 54 augury. I just gained like 2 foraging level this stream, and I've already hit like max level. Well, technically max level because every level past 100 doesn't really do anything at all. Like, I'm basically not gonna unlock any new foraging drops at all. And we got like 10 more Shire Stones on us right now, and I'm still like haven't been here that long during my second trip mining. starting to think maybe I'm gonna have to consider doing some of these mining trips off stream so I don't just basically kill my channel trying to get 70 augury. Because it's certainly feeling like this is probably going to be one of the longer grinds in the whole mod to get 70 augury ready for Ancient Cavern. And that's so I can even attempt to fight any of the bosses there. Because if I don't have that 70 augury, I can't even fight any of the bosses in Ancient Cavern at all. And this is basically the best way to get the augury experience needed to start fighting those bosses, just simply more mining. Not to mention I'm gonna get a ton of rosite and gold coins probably too, just by simply mining. Like, I got 7 rosite ingots in my last inventory full of mining. I have 3 on me, like, from this trip now, too. So I got 10 rosite ingots just straight out of foraging today, basically. 10 rosite ingots I won't have to buy later, basically. So I'm just basically quickly looking at the inventory here. Just seeing how many different types of essence we currently have. I think we basically have like nearly all the essence we can get at this point. So we've already just mined well over 1,000 blocks during this one trip alone. About like 666 blocks east and like a little over 500 south now. And I got a bunch of random foraging drops and like a bit of shower stone and shower gem to basically also show for it. think I will actually pick up the Dark Essence. I changed my mind. I will be able to use it eventually, even if not for a while. I'll grab the diamonds as well. I mean, I've only really used those recently to make diamond bowls, but because I am using them, like, still, I might as well just grab them regardless. More likely the diamonds will get used than just the random shy rock. And now we'll start heading back. Of course, picking up everything we can along the way. I'm gonna have so many shower gems by the time I'm done all this shit. Also gonna pick up that charged essence right there. Basically doing this mainly so I can get essence right now. And I'm also trying to just knock out the whole goal of getting all the shower stones and shower gems I'll need to get every item related to them basically obtained. Alright, so that's 20 more Shire Stones so far this trip. I could basically just keep on mining until I get back to the overworld. And there still would be like a ton more blocks to break if I just kept on doing this. Up until I got back to around like 0, 0 coordinates, which is where my port to the overworld is. This is probably going to be like one of the most painful grinds by far. And we're still probably not even close. Yeah, most of the grinds I've taken so far, like even training the hunter skill, once you get past like the first couple levels, it starts going by quickly. Augury, it's pretty much never quick to train. Even if you go out of your way to try and just get the essence to train it, it's still like really tedious. You just better hope you have a really good pickaxe. Nothing else to really say, but you better have a good pickaxe for this. Otherwise, you'll just be doing this for even longer. I just want to take a little break to look at what I have. Okay, physicist, hi there. I don't know why your avatar took a little bit longer to load than usual. I mean, I'm pretty sure like no one really noticed anyways. So this is basically what I've been doing for the past hour. And no, I still don't have 55 augury yet either. Holy fuck, I seriously underestimated this whole grind for a 70 augury. I'm definitely gonna have to do other things in between just getting the 70 augury, otherwise it's just gonna be even more boring to watch. That or just do the mining off stream, basically. Yeah, I would love to find time to continue that. I mean, I even did build like half a level for it recently. And that too I need to do. Yeah, this pickaxe had full durability when I started my second mining trip. It's getting close to half durability. I'm gonna guess at least 2 or 3. I mean, it's not like it's been like 6 or 7 years, so I don't think we need to ditch it just yet. Yeah, that's basically what I need to do. There's another one I also made for World 2, but I showed a few screenshot of it. Don't remember if I put the level up for download because I didn't know if anyone would actually need it right away. I guess I'm going to probably want to show you that level once I get off the stream, and I'm probably going to be doing so sooner than later. I'm just going to mine back to basically 0, 0 coordinates. Just use up the essence that I got from this mining trip and then be done with the stream most likely. And I guess I'll just show you what I quickly worked on like last week. So I certainly haven't forgotten. Yeah, and that too. Frick, 103 foraging. I think we started the stream like shy from like 101. It's because I haven't started it yet. I started the stream like barely shy of level 101. Now I'm at 103. It didn't even take like 90 minutes to get those foraging levels. If only Augury got trained up as quickly as that too, but that's clearly not the case. I'll still take one Shire Gem. Not necessarily gonna have time tonight to look at that, but tomorrow possibly. I'm guessing you're gonna use Super Mario Flash 2 still, right? I'd still like to teach you some of the basic tricks to using lunar magic. That level being inspired off of the Ethergate level in bits, so does that mean it's going to be really hard? Does that mean it's going to be one of the harder levels? So yeah, Ethergate got pretty crazy at parts, for sure. So remember that one elevator sequence with the hopping fireballs? Yeah, that elevator sequence with the hopping flames, though. That was certainly fun to make, and also pretty scary for people to play. Not as hard, thankfully. So were you actually gonna do like a hopping flame sequence like I did? Do you know how to set that up in Super Mario Flash 2? Because I still definitely remember how I set up the hopping flames, though. And then I basically made an even harder version of that for the Annihilator. Alright, let's pick up more essence. Got another Shire Gem, but it was only one. So 33 Shire Stone ores and 10 Shire Gems in this trip. Took about like 30 minutes. Given how I walked like 666 blocks east, then south, then west, and then north, well, almost 660 blocks north too. I must have broken well over about like 4,800 blocks by this point, just in the past 30 minutes. Safe to say we've broken nearly 5,000 blocks already. And that was just in the last trip we made. And I'm basically just ready to end it soon too. And then we'll also just quickly use up the essence we ended up with. A ton of it, too, by the way. Alright, so now we can basically leave the Shirelands again. With all the essence we got. And then I'm just gonna basically use all of it up. And also throw this Shirestone ore in the furnace as well. Okay, now that was probably one of the more boring streams I did. It was basically just all mining. Well then. That's just a lot of Shire Gems right there in general. 25 of them just sitting here. Personally, I'd be biased saying it was because I'm the one who made Bits and Pieces, thus would basically know the ins and outs of that, but not Luigi's Adventure. I'd be biased because I know the ins and outs of something I made. Oh, 55 Augury, finally. Who knows how long it's going to take to get to 56. Not even sure how close we'll be to 56 either. Still might very easily be a long ways away. Are you talking about this armor stand right here? Well, actually, no, it's not. Maybe it just looked like that at the angle I was standing at. Alright, next stream, if I feel like doing it, the next stream might be 56 Augury. All this time and effort spent for one Augury level. Everything I did the whole stream was just for one single level, basically. And we got 9 more Rosite ingots and 5 more gold coins and some more iron. More diamonds, too. Look at all those diamond blocks, though. Yeah, just remembered, I think I can also store this in block form. That is, if I somehow have enough Shire Gem to actually justify this, which will probably never happen. Same goes for these. Except I probably won't have enough of either of these just to justify keeping them in block form. And then there's just a couple more gold coins. And balls of enchanting. All kinds of random stuff I'm just ending up with while trying to get essence. And more skill crystal to just basically train extraction with, so I don't have to actually train the skill myself. Wait, 39? That's even more than I thought I had. I must have put the Shire Stone from a previous trip into the furnace and not taken it out yet. Yep, that is a lot of Shire Stone. Nice. That is a ton of Shire Stone right there. Wow, that's a lot. I got a stack of Shire Stone ingots and then some. Wow, this is crazy. Actually, no, I think I might just go and spend it quickly. I'm tempted to just go and spend some of this, rather than just basically have it flood my well, it's not really flooding anything. Because I remember there being like an archer I can trade not too far from where I spawn in. Yeah, I thought there was a guy who wasn't too far off from where I enter. I'm gonna guess he's somewhere around here? But I don't quite see him. Might just have to look a bit harder. I mean, he could have possibly walked anywhere for all we know. Just kind of under the assumption it didn't go far. That might be him. Yeah, that's that's a Shire Archer right there. I'll have to fight something first. I'll have to fight these first. Seems like every time I find something someone I want to talk to or trade or anything, I have to fight for it. So it's 7 Shire Gems and 20 Shire Stone ingots for one of these. Ow. So that seemed to be like this guy's only trade. But there's 2 other bows you can actually get. There's 2 more bows you can buy from those guys. Unless I can actually just somehow find another archer right away, which I don't feel like I'll be able to. I'll probably go look for the rest of them later. Luigi's Adventure is a pretty big ROM hack. It might have been maybe more like 97 if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty big. So we now have this nice bow. Briefly immobilizes targets on hit. 24 damage, has a slightly slower draw time than this. But I'll be able to basically just stun stuff on hit. Sounds really powerful. Let's see if I can quickly find something to test this on that doesn't just die in one hit. Well, the zombie will die in one shot from one of these bow arrows. Well, one shot zombies. This guy doesn't move around much anyways. This will be a good guy to test it on. He's not even moving at all. And there's nothing stopping you from just shooting multiple arrows into him to just basically lock him out of moving at all. Yeah, it basically immobilizes them when an arrow hits them. And if you can just get off multiple arrows in succession and just keep on firing them at like your target, they'll probably never be able to move. This might easily be one of the most overpowered bows in the mod. It's certainly up there for sure. It's gonna definitely have to be up there. So I might consider maybe getting this enchanted and start actually using it. Just want to quickly test that out. And so far, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen. Alright, so basically later then I'll continue doing... I doubt I'd continue actually doing mining at this point. And maybe try and find something more interesting to go and pursue. I do have plenty of gold coins. I mean, we'd really have to see like what I still feel like going after. I'm always tempted to just go use up all these and do some more Shadow Lord kills. Not likely.